Hey there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to play Fire by Jimi Hendrix. There's about 5 parts. Here they are. And then there's. And then there's. There's Alright, and so if you like this video and videos like it, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, the first part is really easy, it's just octaves. You're using what I do is I put my pointer finger on the 11th fret of the A string, and I put my pinky on the 13th fret of the G string, and I mute that D. It's octaves. Alright, and all I do is I slide that fret, down 1 fret, where my pointer finger's on the 10th fret of the A string and my pinky's on the 12th fret of the D string, of the G string, sorry. Then I skip 1 fret and go down another one, where my pointer finger's on the 8th fret of the A string and my pinky's on the 10th fret of the G string. I slide it back, so my pointer finger's on the 10th fret of the A and my pinky's on the 12th fret of the G. So then I put my pointer finger on the 10th fret of the E and my pinky on the 12th fret of the D string. So it's real easy. When I play it, I like going. Let's do it up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All I'm doing is I'm using the strings, just hitting the. Alright, and the next part is I slide my ring finger from the 10th fret to the 12th fret of the A string. Put my pointer finger on the, and pick down, by the way. And then pick down with my pointer finger on the 10th fret of the D string. 12th fret of the A, 10th fret of the D. And actually what I do, I slide into the 12th with my ring finger, and I pick down. But when I go to the 10th fret on the D string with my pointer finger, I pick up. I thought I picked down, but I pick up. Then I pick down with my ring finger on the 12th fret of the D string. And I hit that again. Then I pick up again on the same note. Down, up, down, up. 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 Okay? The next part is kind of challenging. You're basically going to be doing this. Alright, so you put your thumb up here. See, Hendrix had these humongous hands. They were like this all the time, even when he was playing bar chords. And I had these little tiny hands. So I do a little workaround on this. So what I do is I put my thumb and I pick the 10th fret of the E string with my thumb, and then I put my pointer finger on the 10th fret of the B, my ring finger or middle finger on the 11th fret of the G, and my ring finger on the 12th fret of the D and play that. Pick once, I pick down on that E, whatever the D. I pick down, down, up. I put my pinky on the 12th fret of the high E, pick the same other notes. And again, at this point, it doesn't matter if your thumb is still on there. I mean, if you want to do it, you can. But I don't really focus on that because I'm just you know, I don't know how Hendrix does it, but I just do it once to get that note in there. So there I go. My pinky on the high, the 12th fret of the high E, and then pull it off. So I go down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, and then you just slide that whole thing down to. Your pointer finger's on the 7th fret of the B string, nope, 8th fret of the B string, your ring finger's on the 9th fret of the G string, and your ring finger's on the 10th fret of the D string. So again, it's hard. I think Hendrix probably did it like this. You put your thumb down on the 8th fret of the E as well, but my fingers are too small, and so I just and then he goes, he slides it again, same thing you did before, where you slide from the 10th fret to the 12th fret of the D, of the A string with your ring finger, pick up on the 9th fret of the D, with your pointer finger over here, and then pick down on that same note, do a hammer-on pull-off on the 12th fret of the D using your ring finger, and then end on the 12th fret of the A string, pointing to picking down with your ring finger. And you know, he doesn't do the same thing every time if you listen to it. But one other alternative lick there that you can do is do that same thing, but just slide it up, starting from the, you know, your ring finger slides from the 12th to the 14th fret of the A. The exact same thing, just do it 2 frets higher. So it's like. So that, again, I just try to get that note in there, and I think that sounds good. Okay, so that's that part. And the next part is just bar chords. Your pointer finger on the 10th fret of the E, and your ring finger on the 12th fret of the A, and your pinky finger on the 12th fret of the D. Slide it down 2 frets. Pointer finger's on the 8th fret of the E. Your ring finger's on the 10th fret of the A, and your pinky's on the 10th fret of the D. Then go down to the A, which is your pointer finger on the 5th fret of the E, your ring finger on the 7th fret of the A, and your pinky on the 7th fret of the D. You go back up to where your pointer finger's on the 8th fret of the E, your ring finger's on the 10th fret of the A, and your pinky's on the 10th fret of the D. So it's like this. And then he goes into this. All that is good. You take your ring finger on the 12th, 14th, 13th, 14th, 15th, sorry, 15th fret of the B. Bend it twice with your ring finger. Or 3 times. And then kind of come down. So there. And then you pick on the 12th fret of the G string. You do a vibration. A vibrato, I meant. The G string. That's the 12th of the G string. And then you go. Do the same thing. And again, it's a little bit hard. For me, it was really hard to hear this part. There's the different lessons I've seen and different tablets have them doing different things, but what I just hear is this. The second time he does the same thing, except he bends on the 12th fret of the G with your ring finger. The third time he does the same thing. It's something, even that one's really screwed up to here on the studio version. It's like because he's doing something else. Almost sounds like he messed up. The last time he goes, so you bend that 15th fret of the B once, and then you hit the. And he picks that one 2 or 3 times. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. Sometimes I can't really remember. So I could do that. So either bends the 15th fret twice and does the 15th fret of the B twice and the 14th fret of the G twice, or he does the 15th bend of the 15th fret of the B once and the 14th fret of the A or G 3 times. So it's either or I think it's probably, I don't really know which one it is. So anyways, it's something like that. You want to listen to it anyway to get your own feel, because again, to me this one's really hard to hear, and it's almost like it's subjective. So here's all that part. Alright, and that is it. And then there's another solo, then you can just jam, I'm not going to show you that solo because I don't know it. But the cool thing is you can jam in the, it's just a high, it's a... This is the E pentatonic minor scale. When he's doing the solo, that is. On the other part, why don't you throw some stuff in there? When he goes, for the verse, you can throw all kinds. You can do the D pentatonic minor scale. Which reminds me, when he goes from this part to the chorus, he bends on the 12th fret of the G string, and with his pinky on the 13th fret of the B string, and holding that down. That is the lesson. Thank you so much for watching, and have fun jamming with Jimi Hendrix.